Why, hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com. I'm back to do another video on trading cards. And as you can see, we're going to be looking at Dragon Ball again. This is not the first time that we've seen these sets, although I think it is the first time all 7 of these have hit the table at the same time. But we've definitely looked at a lot of these before, and we know that this is the one here that we really like, right? But I still want to do it again, and what we're gonna do today is pull 2 packs from each of these, and then open those up and try to pick out, which one is the best once again, right? And I know what you're thinking. These high-end cards, definitely that's going to be the winner, right? You might be wrong though, because these 1 and 2 UN boxes here, even though they're low-end retail products, they have spit out some amazing cards in the past. So, don't count those down. They have a really good chance here. But let's go through these and pull out our packs and set up the battle. Why don't we start with this one? So this box here is our Little Dinosaur Dragon Ball 5v1 set. It's LZSC0105. Now, as I've gone through this before, but I'll do it again just so you guys can kind of understand it again. But this LZ, when you see LZ at the beginning, it means it's a Little Dinosaur set. So they always use LZ. You'll see it even on the retail sets. There, LZ, right? Whenever you see LZ, it's them. And so like this one here, LZ01, this is the very first set they made. LZ01, this is the 5v1 version of it, and that's what it looked like. This one, on the other hand, is LZ02, and it's the 10 UN version, right? So all of these are Little Dinosaur cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 here, this is a 5v1. Now this SC is a special edition, and because it's a special edition, the packs are just loaded with hits. 2 big hits in every single pack. And so that's why I really love this box, and it almost always wins these kinds of battles. It'll probably win again today, but we're gonna open them all and find out. But yeah, so those are our Little Dinosaur. These, on the other hand, are Card Expert. And as you know, Card Expert is the same group that makes the Star Wars cards that we love, and they make these. And in fact, they make a bunch of these sets. These 2 sets here, which they look really different, right? But they're actually the same. Even though they have different codes here, I'll show you what I mean. Look at the packs. That one is already open, sorry. Oh, we're actually gonna run that. Oh no, here we go. 2 more packs from here and 2 packs from here. But they're the same, right? DBO105, DBO105. So even though this box, this blue box here, has S1 and it claims to be DBS105, it actually contains the exact same pack and set as this box. It's not a different set, it's not different cards, it's not a different pack. I don't know what they were doing here. They just made a new box. That's all it is. It's a new box, same exact set. So really, we're going to be opening 4 packs of these. But I will keep them separate. Like I'll put, yeah, we'll put the blue one over here and the green one kind of over here. So we'll see the difference. But they are, essentially the same set. And yeah, so that's kind of weird. You don't know that though, right? You go online, you see the 2 different boxes. You're like, hey, these are 2 cool different sets. I'll get both. But no, they're the same. So now you know. Okay, so that's that. We'll open those. We'll definitely be grabbing 2 of these. I mean, these are just awesome. I love those packs. They look cool too, right? So very cool stuff. And then here we have a really premium hobby box type product. And these cards are also super, super nice. They're like really thick stock, great print quality on them, and on all that kind of good stuff. So I love those too. I love all my Dragon Ball cards. Honestly, like for me, these Dragon Ball cards are like comfort food almost, right? It's like I can keep coming back to these, and I know I'm gonna get stuff that is cool to look at, exciting, good hits. Like I've just never been disappointed by these, right? Whereas everything else I've been disappointed at least like once or twice by, right? But these, no, these always deliver the hits, and so I love opening them, and that's why we're doing it again right now. So we'll grab 2 of those. And then these, like I said, are retail level products. They're 2 different series. So this one is LZ0301. So it's actually like, I think this is the latest set. They haven't released LZ04 yet. It should come out soon though. Like I would expect LZ04 to appear either in December or in January. It's due. Like it's been a long time and there hasn't been a new one. So it's due to come out. But this one, on the other hand, is LZ02. And then this is a 1 yuan pack, and this is a 2 yuan box. And that's a price level. So 1 yuan is like a pricing, like a coin in China. And so that means that the packs in here are meant to be sold for 1 yuan each, whereas the packs in here are meant to be sold for 2 yuan each. And the reason these are more expensive is the cards that are going to be in these packs have a slightly higher rarity than this. That's the only difference, right? So you pay twice as much for these packs to get a little bit better chance at the higher level cards, but you get way less packs. So you'll notice here, you're going to get 36 packs in here. You only get 30 packs in here. So not only are you paying more per pack, you also get less packs in here. It's still worth it because you will get less bulk, less dupes, and more hits from the 2 yuan box. And obviously, like, these premium boxes are going to give even more hits. But like I said at the beginning, do not count these down. I have pulled some like epic PTRs from these, even the 1 yuans before. So yeah, I am, as you can tell, I'm kind of excited. I like these cards. I like all my cards, but I don't know if that's true. I'm trying to think if there's any I really don't like. Identity V. I still don't like the Identity V cards. I'm not going to buy any more of those. Somebody actually left a long comment explaining like why Identity V was good and stuff for me, and it was helpful, but I still don't like it. I'm sorry. Like, it was helpful in understanding the set, but I still just, it's not for me. All right, now this is Dragon Ball. So, with all the packs ready to go, we've got 14 of them on the table here. Let's get our first round out. So what we'll do is we'll open 1 pack from each of these, get the cards on the table, and then we can start to pull out what our favorite cards are from the various sets that we've opened, and then we'll go ahead and open another round of each and see if we can improve upon that, basically. So this is an SR. So in a 1 yuan, well, this is actually a 2 yuan pack, sorry. In a 2 yuan pack, SR might be the big hit, but there may be something else. But no, it looks like SR is our hit in that pack. So this is, you know, this is the hit of the pack. I think that's Android 8. Yeah, Android 18. Yeah. So there's Android 18 as an SR. And then this card, which looks amazing. I don't believe you. I love the look of this card. This is a redemption card. Every single pack will have one of these in it. It'll just have a different number of stars on the Dragon Ball. And then what you need to do is you need to turn in a set of all of them, right? So a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 7. And they're different, they get rarer, right? So a one star redemption card like this, very easy to pull. 7-star redemption card, incredibly hard to pull. And so that's why, you know, you get these and they look so awesome, but you're going to get so many of these that you stop getting, like, I'm not excited about those anymore. I have hundreds of them, right? Like, literally hundreds of them. But yeah, there's some rares basically from the set. Okay, and then here we go with, so this is a 1 yuan pack, but from a newer set. This is from LZ03. So LZ03 is a slightly newer set. Very similar designs, but also there are some differences that we will see here in a second. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that in the 2 yuan cards from LZ02, which is what this was, the rares are foiled. Like, there's some basic foiling on those rares, right? The rares at the LZ03 retail tiers, or 1 and 2 yuan tiers, no coating at all. It's just color printed. So, which is fine. I mean, they don't look bad, but they're just, they feel kind of cheap compared to that, right? And so you can definitely tell that the company printing these Little Dinosaur, they wanted to save more money as they went forward, right? This is awesome that we pulled an SSR. Oh my God. Okay, we also pulled a, what is that? A 6? Yeah, a 6-star redemption. That's pretty rare. But again, like I said, if you had all 7 of the redemption cards, you could trade it in for one of these prizes, right? That's how that works. But you need all 7. And so I don't have all 7 yet. Now, this is awesome. This is an SSR. About the best kind of hit you can normally expect to pull from these low-end packs. There are going to be a bigger hit, but it's like 1 in the entire box, right? So for the most part, when you open one of these low-end packs, SSRs are the hit you're looking for. Like that's the big hit you're looking for. You know, UR or GR or something higher than that is going to be like the box hit. But in a normal pack, this is what you're looking for. And I love the look of these. They just have, you know, great refraction work, etching. You've got stamped gold on here. There's just tons of tech for such a cheap card, right? I pulled that out of a 1 UN pack. To give you an idea, that is 14 cents or so, maybe even less. The currencies change all the time, of course, but it's not much money, right? In China, that would be very cheap, and still you can pull, you know, such a nice card from it. In fact, it's likely we will open at least one of these and not get a card as good as that from it. So, but we'll see. Okay, so moving on up, this is a 5 pack. So that means this pack costs 5 times as much as the pack I pulled that from. That's what that means. So we'll see. Do the cards seem like they are 5 times as good? So it looks like we only got 4 cards, but actually this is 2 cards stuck together. And this is actually a pretty special card here. Now, it's a problem that happens is that these cards sit on shelves and get kind of compressed over time, and they end up sticking together like that. And as a result, you'll get sort of ink kind of bleeding over from the back of one onto the front of the other, and it can ruin the card. In this case, we're, I think, very lucky, and that did not happen. But yeah, so we got 4 plain SRs from that. And then we got 1, again, you know, kind of like this is kind of a big hit. I don't want to get too excited until I look it up, but I think this might be like a pretty major card. I'm going to go check it out now. I just love the look of it. That's cool. It's an LR rarity. And such a cool picture. I bet that's a picture from one of the manga. Okay, I'm going to go stop here, and I'm going to go try to get a comp on this card or see if I can find it in the flyer or something like that to try to get some idea of the rarity of this. I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and as I thought, this is actually a major card. I can't find a flyer for this set anymore. I actually never found a flyer for this set. The vendor never had a flyer posted. I never found another one, so I don't have a flyer for this set. If anyone knows where one is, let me know, because I would love to have a flyer for this set. I would try to get one for all the sets I have, but I just some they just aren't there, and you know, there's nothing I can do. But this does have comps, and there's actually a couple of these for sale right now on eBay, like listed right now, right? This exact card, and it's not graded, and they're going for between $15 and $17. Which is more than that box costs, right? Like that box costs about $14. So this one card pays for that whole box. And I've already pulled awesome cards from that box before, so that's amazing. I mean, this is gonna go in like my hit binder. It's that cool. Like, I think it looks that good. So yeah, definitely like winning. That's winning right now. It's gonna be hard to beat that. Might happen, but it's gonna be tough. If anything can do it, it'll be this. So like I said before, these cards, these Dragon Ball cards in the green packs, which are sold in like the 2 different boxes, but they're the same cards, exactly the same cards. You'll see. They're made by the same group that makes the Star Wars cards, Card Expert. This logo here is what you want to look for. Card Expert. And they make a bunch of different sets. They make a lot of like weird sets. They make the Football Girls waifu set, for example. But their kind of hallmark is these thicker cards, flat corners like that. And then they only give 2 cards in a pack. And their numbering systems always have a dash. So they always are like this. 2 letters, 2 numbers, dash, rarity, numbers. It always goes that way. Every single set they've made. You know, the Star Wars one is SW01 dash, right? It's always a dash. Whereas almost everybody else uses a dot. And so that's kind of a great way to identify this manufacturer, even if you can't see their logo. Okay, so what did we get here? I think this is a puzzle. I don't even know. Okay, so this is just an SSR. So that this is a base card from the set. This is some sort of puzzle card, I think. It always annoys me because their puzzle cards don't have any number on them. Like this has, you know, SSR 22. This doesn't have any markings at all on it, front or back. You know, making it impossible to kind of identify. But I have to guess that because, you know, there's like stuff going off the card, I'm guessing this is the middle piece of a puzzle, which I hate puzzle cards. The reason I hate puzzle cards is because, like, in that box, I'm probably going to get 2, right? But you need 9 to finish the puzzle. And you need 9 uniques, right? And if you're only going to get 2 in a box, that means you're opening, you know, 5 boxes at least, right, to get there. And then if you start pulling dupes of them, it's like, what is going on? So yeah, puzzles I don't like. I never try to complete puzzles. It's just not something I'm into. Now this is going to be kind of interesting. This is LZ02, which is also this, right? Yeah, so this is also LZ02, but this is LZ02 2UN cards, and that was these, right? This is LZ02 10 yuan cards. So we're going to see similar designs, but different cards. It's going to be a strange thing for sure. And so, yeah, I guess here you can kind of see a continuation of it. Same kind of foiling and a lot of design elements match, but the cards are thick and they have flat square corners. But this is a Little Dinosaur product. This is not a Card Expert product, which you can kind of tell because you got 3 cards. And we got actually a pretty good pull here. And it's not the best, right? Because like SR is the base, SSR is just 1 level above. But I love this because that card already looks totally wild, right? Like completely wild. Got etching all over it, this explosion of green energy, like completely crazy card. And this is just an SSR. It's a 2nd level card. Like imagine what a GR or something looks like. It's just like explosion of this kind of stuff. That's what I love about these, is they're so over the top. It's just fun. It's fun. It's just like the show, right? The show is completely over the top all the time too. And it's why it's so much fun, right? So yeah, so that's a cool looking, like that's an SSR, cool looking card. And you can definitely tell the difference here. Again, you've got here a 2 yuan SSR versus a 10 yuan SSR. And the treatments and text, printing tech on both of those cards is markedly different, right? Like you definitely can see you're getting, you know, money's worth here. Okay, so now this is the black special edition packs, which I love these. If you are interested in this type of product and you just want to get one to start, I know I pulled that from this. Buy this one. This is the one to get. You'll be much happier pulling from these. And then once you have opened all of these, you can go ahead and get more. But this is where I would recommend you start. Okay, so it's going to have reprints of other cards, but also there'll be, like I said, 2 big hits in every pack. So here's 3 SRs. Those are kind of the small hits from that pack. And then these are two big hits from that pack. So you've got an SSR, which looks awesome, right? That is a very, I don't think I have that one yet. It looks really cool. And then these LRs are always this kind of rainbow foil thing. It looks so cool, right? And so you'll get these in each pack. So it's a lot more fun, I think, to open. Yeah, so we'll put that there. I think we can, I don't know if we'll have enough room. Let's see. Can I put that? No, the glare is too much. Okay, well, you know what? Puzzle card, you lose. Sorry, puzzle. I don't, oh wait, that came from here. Yeah, okay. I don't like puzzle cards. That's better than puzzle card. Oh, let's open another one of these. Now remember, it's the same thing, right? It came from a different box. The box has a different code on it, but the packs inside the box have the same code. It's not the code from the box. So whatever's going on with this, they did not print a new set, right? That's not what happened here. And you can kind of immediately see that, right? Like exactly the same card designs. Gosh, I got another puzzle? Ugh. And this is like a different puzzle, I bet. Because most of these sets come with two different puzzles. I'm sad right now. I'm just sad. That's all there is to say. All right, let's ignore the puzzles. Let's ignore the depression of the puzzle right now and try to get past that. I apologize. I got a little bit of a cold over the holidays, so you can probably hear that in my voice, and I cough once in a while. Sorry about that. I'll try to minimize it. But yeah, I think then from round one here, what we've got on the table, definitely that is our winner. Like nothing, like these other cards, they look cool, but these are like 50-cent cards at best, right? You probably won't even be able to sell them at all, if I had to guess. Whereas that is a, double-digit card, so that's awesome. All right, let's get back into round two now and see if we can improve on the cards we have up top here. And that's the idea, is we're going to pull a hit from this pack. We're going to see if it's better than that. If it is, we'll put it up there. If not, we'll leave that up there. So here we go. So we got some more SRs. Oh, okay, that might be the hit. Sorry, I always forget. Okay, so then we got a 4-star Dragon Ball Redemption. Still not that uncommon. It's really the 6- and 7-star ones that will become uncommons. So there's our rares. And then this is our SR. And so since we only pulled SRs from those packs, we kind of have to decide between the two SRs we have as to which one is best. I don't know. This one looks cool, but I really like Android 18, so I think Android 18 is staying. That'll be sort of the representative hit from the blue packs. Now we'll open the 1 yuan pack and see if we can beat that SSR we pulled last time. That's probably Piccolo, right? Yeah, is it? No, it's not. It might be. I don't know. I'm bad at guessing names. I shouldn't try. Every time I try, I get it wrong. Okay, I love this art, even though it's, again, just... Ooh, I had never seen that before. That is... Well now. That's an interesting image. I am kind of struck by that one. Interesting. Here's a redemption. We got a 1-star that time. And then we pulled an SSR of Kakarot. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this as the representative card here. I'll put this one down here though, because that is also, pretty nice looking card, although I already have that one. I'm half inclined to put that card up as the top one. In fact, I'm going to sleeve this. This, just because of the image, it seems like the sort of thing that might be worth something. But we'll find out. I'll look it up later. I'm not going to look it up right now because it probably is not, right? It's probably not worth much of anything. But that's a riskier image on it than you would typically see on this type of a product because it really is marketed for children, this one. These low-end cards. Okay, so here is, again, they're going to be kind of stuck together, but we will try to separate them without... We've got like 3 stuck to each other here. Okay, there we go. Oh, something I didn't mention is the stars on the back is a rarity system. So 1 star is obviously the base, right? So that's how you know that's a base card. 3 star is a higher tier card. And then this one, I guess it has 5 stars on the back. It's like a completely different back, which is why I knew it was something really special. But here is very nice. Let's go on, I think. I'm probably getting them totally wrong. Unfortunately, it can't beat that. It's a cool card, and I really like the way it looks. Kind of looks like there's like water effects going on, but that can't beat. That's still gonna win. So I'm sorry. Sorry. It kind of like I don't know how to express this, but it's kind of like disheartening in these videos when I pull a major hit like that early, because it's so hard then to beat it later on. I kind of like, okay, that's gonna win, and you just sort of know. But you know, whatever. All the other cards are cool too. We will look at them all. This is something interesting. I have not seen that back before. I've actually never seen that back before. So that's a CP. Like they're in battle, I guess. Awesome. I mean, that is very cool looking. I would definitely say that could go up here. Yeah, let's yeah, that can definitely go there. In fact, I'm gonna go pull comps on that. I've never seen a CP, and I kind of want to see if there's any value in the CP. So I will be right back. Yeah, and again, we pulled something kind of decent. I mean, it's not as good as that, but this is $5 to $6 if I'm reading eBay correctly. There's none listed right now, but some have sold in the past, and that's what I was looking at. And the ones that sold were in that, $5 to $6 range. So I feel like you could list that at $5 and pretty confidently, right? So that's pretty cool too. I have 0 complaints. I told you when I started, I absolutely love these Dragon Ball cards because they always deliver, right? Always they deliver. I've never put these on the table and not had something come out of them that is interesting, right? So that's why I will continue to open these. I can't even believe what's going on right now. I'm sorry. I don't usually get too... I try to stay calm on this channel. Like, I don't want to be all over the top like everybody else is. But this is a premium version of the LRs. Okay, so let me try to explain what I'm saying here now. So obviously you can tell that these have similar design language, right? Like these are both either posters or manga covers, right? And they have that white background with cracked ice on the white, right? So that's a common design element. Also, they are both LRs, right? This one's from LZ01 and this one's from LZ02, but they're both LR rarity cards. And you can kind of see from the back here, the same sort of a thing, right? Same weird backs. But the difference is this card came from a retail pack, but this came out of a 1 UN pack, right? Yeah, 1 UN pack, or no, a 2, I can't remember. It came out of one of those anyway. And, oh no, it came out of this, LZ01. Yeah, it came out of this, so 5 UN packs. But they're thin cards with round corners. And that is sort of thought of as retail card stock when they're round corners and thinner. When they're square corners and thicker, it's more of a hobby card stock. Like this is the stock that a hobbyist would want in their binders, right? It's like a different level. And so to get the LR on this stock might be worth more. I've talked a lot now, and I should probably have done the comp first. I'm going to go do a comp on this, and hopefully I'm right, and this is worth more than that. But I could be wrong too. We'll find out. We'll be right back. Oh yeah, I was right. So on the low end, there's a bunch of these listed. I think like at least 5 or 6 are listed right now, and many have sold in the past. It's another thing I love about the Dragon Ball cards is the franchise is popular enough all over the world that these cards sell. Like there is a active, strong secondary market for these cards. And you can see that on eBay. Like you go and look up any of these cards, you just type in the code and it'll show up right away, right? It's like immediate. That doesn't happen with any other sets. Like you can't take a Legend of Quinn card like this, put that code into eBay. No one has ever sold this card on eBay, right? It's never going to happen. Whereas this, over and over and over again, it gets sold. And so you can get good comps. And on the low end, this one comps the same as that, $15 to $16. But there are listings at $29, like $30-ish for this also, which I think is a more appropriate price for this because it's more premium, right? So we're going to go ahead and call this a $20 card just because that's kind of in the middle. And I don't know what to do now because I think we're going to have to pull this LR down. As much as I love these, where did it come from? It came from this, yeah, right here. Okay, I love those LRs, but they do come in every single pack, so it just can't hang with what's up here right now. So I think what we have up here is the higher end cards. I mean, these maybe not here, but these three definitely. I mean, we're looking at what, 20, 15, like $40 worth of cards right here, which is an insane thing to think about. Because again, remember, we're buying these boxes for $12, $14, like such low amounts. And then you open one pack and pull a $15 card. Like what? It's crazy. Yeah. Okay, so this is, again, my favorite kind of special edition set. We should get, again, 2 big hits in here. That one's, I love that. That's great. I love that one too. Okay, let's put that here. But one of them will be another LR, because like I was saying, there's an LR in every pack, so it's maybe not as rare for that reason. But this SSR is super nice. It's another Kakarot SSR, but he has red hair in this one. I've never seen one where he has red hair before. And so if we look at the 2 we have, now we definitely have a blue and a red version of him. Oh, and they're sequential. That's 21, that's 22. So there you go. Very cool. Maybe we'll put those both up there. And although, I mean, at this point, it's pretty clear one, like that's probably going to be the winner, unless this has something in it, but we'll see. Last pack mojo, right? It could surprise us. Let's check it out. Yeah. Can't count anything down until you've opened it. Take a look. Cards. Yeah, definitely the first card is. Oh! I'm speechless. It's an IP. Oh, and it's a Vegeta too. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so that is actually perfect for this video because I titled the video Vegeta's Variety. If anyone's wondering where I get these crazy titles from, I go to ChatGPT and I describe the video I'm going to make. So like in this case, I went there and I just like I was talking to a person, right? I just typed in there and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to make a video. I need a title. I'm going to open 7 sets of Dragon Ball trading cards and look at them and try to pick the best one. I'd love it if the title was alliterative or funny. And you know, I'd say that and then it gives me these titles and they're weird like that. Sorry, I'm talking a lot because this is a very impressive piece here, right here. Okay, so yeah, IP, really, really high rarity card. The problem is, okay, so we haven't talked about this yet, but remember at the beginning we were going over the manufacturers, and even though there's 7 sets here on the table, 5 of those are Little Dinosaur sets. 2 of them are Card Expert sets. Really, it's 1 Card Expert set in 2 different boxes, but it's the Card Expert set. This came from the Card Expert set. Card Expert is a bootleg manufacturer, so these are bootleg cards. These are not licensed Dragon Ball cards. These are licensed cards. So Little Dinosaur has a license to print Dragon Ball cards in China, not anywhere else, right? In China. But they have that license, and so these are licensed there, but this and this aren't. And honestly, that's why this comps lower, right? These comp higher because they're licensed, which means, you know, they have a little bit more cachet with collectors. Whereas bootleg cards, it's like, it's ethically weird to even sell them at all. Like, I would never do it, but some people do, but I would really never do that. There's a lot of ethical issues doing that. But anyway, I'm going to go try to pull comps on this, but I'm guessing it's going to be low for that reason. But I'll be right back and we'll find out, see if I'm wrong or right. I mean, it comps higher than this, which makes sense. CP is a high rarity in their systems. The reason I know so well is because Card Expert uses the same rarity system in every set. And so like the Star Wars cards have IP cards in them, and they're very high tiers. They also have CP cards in them, and it's a little slightly lower tier, right? So that was comping around $5 to $6. This is comping $15 to $16, so very similar to this card, which kind of surprising there for what it is. But I guess, I mean, it looks awesome. Like, it looks amazing, right? So that's honestly why it's going to comp that way. I guess what we're going to have to do now is pull, I mean, the thing is, these SSRs are never going to comp the same way. So yeah, just for fun, I will go pull comp on this just to show you the difference, right? I doubt I'll even be able to, but I'm going to go check this one just to kind of validate what I've been saying. I'll be right back. Well, I'm going to have to eat my words there. Both of those are comping at like $4 to $5. I was just making the mind blown gesture. You can't see me doing it, but my mind is blown. I can't even believe that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should listen. Maybe I should get around to listing these, because like from the comps I just looked at, it seems like we have nearly $100 worth of cards on the table here with the SSRs and these high-end cards right here. That shot, I did not expect that. I really thought that these go for nothing, but these actually each go for, you know, $4 to $5, and reliably. Like, you go on eBay, there's a lot of sales at that level, so it's pretty reliable price point. That's very surprising. Anyway, but again, always impressed with my Dragon Ball cards. Love it. Had a fun time here. Sorry the video went a little long, but again, I love these cards, so I'm going to spend time on them. We did great. How do I pick a winner here? I don't even know. Wait, is this the winner? Okay, stop this. This one is, I love. I'm gonna keep this card like separate from all the. It's a really cool. I really like the look of it for obvious reasons. But up here, I think I actually like this one the best. So even though this one comps a little bit higher, on the low end, it actually comps the same as this, so it's hard to tell. Whereas this one like reliably comped at the $15 to $16 level, and I really like the artwork and look of that particular card. So I'm gonna go ahead here and say that LZO1 won the day today, and that was the 2UM packs. So, or actually, yeah, the 2UM packs. That's this set. No, what am I doing wrong here? That's this set. Gosh, I'm really bad at this. Sorry. Here you go. LZO105. This set right here. Still available. You can buy this on AliExpress. Tons of vendors have it. At C1 luxury stores where I would buy it if I was going to get another one. Awesome set. You get 20 packs. Each pack has 5 cards. So you get 100 cards. you're going to pay about $20 and you can pull a card that is worth more than the box pretty easily. So, in fact, you will, if from the SSRs alone, you will pull more value from that box than you paid. I can guarantee that from what I just saw. Definitely a profitable venture right now for weird reasons. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to clean this up now and set up for the next video. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with these. I always love opening these. It's so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about them now and say goodbye. Bye.